Okay, I really love doing this segment, everybody. We called it Fiscal Fitness because we want you not to just make sound decisions when it comes to your personal finance, but things that are going to benefit you going forward. And Derek Bollinger is here. We are talking about a variety of things, and we're talking specifically to you millennials and to you Gen Z people. I know, Derek, there's a lot of people from those two generations that come into the bank to want to open an account, take out a loan, do stuff right now. But what are some smart decisions that you would give advice for millennials and Gen Zs looking to really sharpen up their personal finances?
The best advice I could give is to go ahead and start putting away some of your money. A lot of times when I was younger, I had a lot fewer responsibilities.
I remember those days.
And less expenses, and so one of the things you can do at that time of your life is start putting aside some money. You don't have to spend all of it. You don't have to live paycheck to paycheck, especially if you have the benefit of maybe living with family members, and so you're sharing costs. So put some of that into a savings account. You never know when you would need it. And then that way you don't need to borrow. You don't need to take out a loan. You don't need to charge it on a credit card.
Okay, should young people be setting up accounts purely for themselves, or should they be doing family plans that they can maybe tap into at some point? I mean, interest bearing obviously is very, very important, but should say Gen Z people, should they be setting up their own savings accounts?
If you're gonna be setting up an account with other people, you certainly want to make sure you can trust those other people. You'd hate to save all your money and then somebody else spend it because they have access to your account. So, but most important thing is just put the money aside. Right? Put it into a savings, whether it's a joint account or an individual account. Put it aside so you can have it later.
These days, millennials and Gen Z kids have so much information out there, but now the challenge is being able to distill and be able to filter the right kind of information. So when young people actually want to find the most reliable, the most sound, and the most practical information for them, in addition to coming here and talking to you and your colleagues, where should they go?
Go to trusted sources, look around. Like anything else, if you're gonna buy a car, do some research on the car, right? If you're gonna purchase anything new, look into it. So if you're gonna put your money into a savings account or any type of account, or seek advice from somebody, do some homework. Look around, ask around. Has anybody else that dealt with them or done business with whoever you're looking to get into business with? And if the feedback is good, then try it out.
To wrap up, what are some of the initial conversations that you have if say a young couple comes in and they're we're just starting out, we're into the workforce, we just graduated from college, and we would like to set ourselves up for fiscal fitness going forward?
Yeah, I think especially for young couples, life changes. Whether they're planning for a wedding or having kids or buying a house. Today's, what you need today or what you think you want today may not be the same thing you want tomorrow. And so to start planning for some of those things or thinking about what will I want in the future, I think that goes a long way to helping plan for those future events.
All right. Information is free, as you young people know, and that was some very, very good ones right there from Derek and all of our friends here at Coast 360. That is Fiscal Fitness for this week. Thank you, brother.
All right, Jason. Thank you.
Fiscal Fitness is made possible by our partner, Coast 360 Federal Credit Union. Together we thrive.